But hey, good morning and that. Yeah, it's Uncle Lou here. Yeah, that's right, it's me, Uncle Lou, live for you on LouTube today. Man, thanks for watching. I sure do appreciate it. This is going to be a short video this morning here. A couple of morning announcements for you. Yeah, the Trash Talk series will continue because you guys keep just obliterating whatever like goal I put on the videos. I think the Texas A&M one yesterday, I bumped it all the way up to 200, and you guys blew through that overnight. So the first comment on that video suggested the Miami Hurricanes. So we'll have a Miami Hurricanes educational, I'm not going to call them trash talk, but I'm going to call them educational videos, because that's really what I'm doing, is educating a bunch of other fan bases. And up next, class will be in session for the Miami Hurricanes, but that video will have to be tomorrow. I've got a lot of stuff going on today. Lou Jr. has his first soccer game of the season tonight, and I've got some stuff I got to take care of during the day. But I wanted to make this quick video here. Number one, to let you know about that the Miami video, and that yes, the Trash Talk series is still going. So when I do the Miami video, Texas A&M was 200 like goal. Yeah, so when I do the Miami video, we'll put a goal of 225 likes, and if it hits that, then I'll do the same thing. I'll do another one. So first comment on that Miami video, which will be uploaded tomorrow, first comment that suggests a team, that'll be the team I do after that if the Miami video goes for 225. A couple other things. First off, in the news here, Georgia has just scheduled a home series with Florida State. This is crazy. I just made this Florida State video, I think it was yesterday. And then this morning, I find out that Georgia has scheduled a home with Florida State. Now, it's years and years down the road. This is for 2027 and 2028. So Georgia's going to travel to Tallahassee in 2027 to take on the Seminoles, and then the following year, 2028, Florida State will come to Athens. These are scheduled for opening week games right now. Of course, sometimes the actual dates of the games can change, but right now, those are scheduled for opening week games in 2027 and 2028. Georgia versus Florida State. Of course, last time I played Florida State, we went ahead and humiliated them, which is no big deal to go ahead and do that. Yeah, beat the Jesus out of them without a problem. That'll happen again, too, in 2027 and 2028. And another home series announced with the Gators up in Clemson for 2032 and 2023. So 2032, the Gators will travel to Clemson. 2033, we will go on the road to, 2032, the game will be in Athens. 2033, Georgia goes on the road to play Clemson. And, of course, this is in addition to a home series that's already been announced between Georgia and Clemson for 2029 and 2030, and a opening week game, a Chick-fil-A Kickoff Classic game in 2024 between Georgia and Clemson. So between now and 2033, we have 5 games scheduled with the Gators. Now, scheduling these games this far out, I mean, obviously, these are some high-profile teams here, Georgia, Clemson, and Florida State. Florida State, not very good right now. Georgia and Clemson, Georgia, really good right now. Clemson, cream of the crop right now, right? We don't know where these teams are going to be by the time these games are played. Even 2024, when we first played Clemson in that Chick-fil-A Classic game, not a single player on either team, Georgia or Clemson right now, will be on the team in 2024. We don't know who will be coaching these teams in 2024, and that's to say nothing about the games in 2027, 2028 against FSU, and then 2029 and 2030 against the Gators. 27-28 FSU, 32-33 Clemson, 29-30 Clemson. So, I mean, I'm excited. I like these big, these big non-con matchups. Now, I'm on record. I don't think there's any benefit. Like right now, you look at Georgia and Clemson right now, there's no benefit in them playing each other in the regular season. There's just not. Neither one of these teams, Georgia or Clemson, needs a big non-con win to solidify its resume or anything like that to try to get into a playoff. So in terms of like season-long goals and trying to get into a playoff, I don't think these games make any sense at all, and I've said that a bunch of times. I love watching these big non-con games when they involve other teams, right? Florida, Miami will be good. Georgia, Notre Dame play this year. You got a lot of these big non-con games, and I love watching them, but for certain teams, I just don't think it makes a lot of sense in terms of trying to make the playoffs. If Georgia wins the SEC, they're going to the playoff, period. Doesn't matter whether they have 1 or 2 losses during the regular season. And it doesn't matter who those losses are to. It doesn't matter who they beat. If Georgia wins the SEC, or any team in the wins the SEC with 2 or less losses, they're going to the playoff. Now, if you're in the Big Ten or the Pac-12, it's a little bit of a different story right now, depending on the team, of course. Oklahoma goes 11-1 and wins the Big 12. They're going to the playoff. Doesn't matter who they've beaten. They've earned that right. I mean, that's just the way it goes. But these are exciting non-con games without question. So just to recap again, Georgia against Clemson in 2024 in a Chick-fil-A Classic. Georgia against Clemson in 2029 and 2030. And Georgia against Clemson in 2032 and 2033. And a home-and-home between Georgia and Florida State scheduled for 2027 and 2028. Big non-con games, years and years down the road, but I just saw this news this morning, and I was thinking about making a video anyway. I don't have time to do the Miami Trash Talk thing, but I wanted to let you guys know that is coming. I told you I would do it as long as the likes kept getting hit, and they did, so it is coming, but it's just going to have to be put off till tomorrow. There is a live show tonight, though, every Tuesday and Thursday night now. We're doing a live show, so y'all tune in tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll talk some college football. We can talk about these matchups if you want. Talk about whatever spring practice is going on. Plenty to talk about. That'll be tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. This is a live call-in show. If you've never watched one of these before, you should check it out. We have a good time. I take phone calls from a lot of you guys, and we talk some college football. Again, that's tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, and Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, right? Yeah, Tuesday and Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern. All right, that's it. Let me know what you guys think about these matchups here, and I'll see you again real soon. And by real soon, I mean about 10 hours.